Hello everyone! Welcome back to Tales from the Souls, episode 4, and we're back in DS3. What's this? So, this is Soul Level 125, Invasions in the Ring City, clearly. It's a Dex build. All the builds are on Souls Planner. I can link that possibly in the description, we'll see. So here we go. We've got a genius little gank here. Unfortunately, I run in like an absolute madman and then run straight back out. The host skates after me there, which is also a good thing. Try and go for a turn and burn, but I'm just all over the place. This invasion started so badly. This Sumbro here, the Thrall Sumbro with the Sword and Board and the Avalyn, proves to be utterly useless. He does a lot of things that show you that he always co-ops, for sure. So, first of all, I think that they're all going to go and take on the Herald Knights, so I'm like, let's try and get an easy kill on this Sumbro. Doesn't seem to know what he's doing. Granted, he is straight sworded up, but it should be fine. That was an absolute mistake. I didn't even realise the white was behind me, but managed to get a cheeky parry on him when I was actually trying to parry the wake up of the Thrallhood Sumbro. There is another Thrallhood Sumbro who proves to be a lot better, but we'll wait. Don't get ahead of ourselves. I know what's coming, but it's for you guys to decide. So they're going for the correct tactic, trying to take down the Herald Knights by plunge attacking them. That's really the way to take them out. Otherwise, you'll just be banging your head against them for ages. It's what I expect, and it also means that I know they're going to hang out near that first bridge for quite a while. It also has the added benefit, as has just happened to this white here, I don't know if you saw that, he plunged down, lost probably 60% of his health from the fall damage, and then the Heralds just took him out. So, one down, Datatrop gone. Datatrop's someone that I think I've met before, but I recognise the name, but I can't remember why, so it might be a pop culture character, who knows. So just there, I'm running in, I'm trying to just find my openings, find my opportunities, but they have that brilliant thing that co-opers get in DS3 where, ooh, here's the Mad Spirit, look. Mad Spirit using lightning spells, which is fine, but it does suggest to me that he's not going to care too much about me. So yeah, just looking for my opportunities. So this is the good Thrallhood Sumbro. He does have latency with me though, as you saw there. He absolutely spun me round for that backstab then, and I can only imagine that's latency. My tears popped. Crazily, I managed to survive. Unfortunately, my purple friend did not, and that's partially down to me being a terrible partner. At this point, a blue comes in as well, so we're starting to feel like all hope may be lost. Luckily for me, bad Sumbro is still here, mashing R1. I'm miles away from him. He's still mashing R1, even though he's got no bolts on his R1 slot. It's amazing. He's tremendous. But that's what co-oping does to you. If you co-op all the time, you don't learn anything, and then when it comes to it, if I get you by yourself, or if any competent invader gets you by themselves, then you are done. He's also overly confident. I think now that the blue's here, he has, a better chance, obviously. But all I have to do is bring them down here a little bit. The blue and the Sumbro, both of them seem to not really know what they're doing, and they're quite happy to come and wake up all these Heralds. So they've just given me 3 awesome teammates straight away there. Go for a cheeky backstab, because as I say, this guy doesn't seem to know what he's doing. The Heralds finish off the blue, even though my backstab absolutely whiffed. This was recorded on stream, so there is a little bit of bad manners there. Give the blue a wee point down. I'm glad to get the Estus recharge, so quickly change back to wave, because I'm aware that there's another teammate has just come in. Cozy Boy, was it? I believe that his name was. And I don't want to accidentally point him down at any point and then have him turn on me or anything. So here's Cozy Boy. Poor Mr. Harold gets his bottom burnt just then. It's a shame for him. And I'm thinking we need to get rid of Thrallhood Sumbro, the good one. Because I've got a feeling that it's him. If anyone takes out my teammate, it'll be him. So my hope is, at first, that my teammate will keep the other 2 busy while I take out Thrallhood, because I don't fancy my chances if I get backstabbed by Thrallhood again. he seemed to do a hell of a lot of damage. I think he's Chaos Infused. He seems to be using Pyromancy, so that would make sense. So he's probably 40-40 Int and Faith. I don't know if he might even be high level. Who knows? Bad Sombro again. Hang on, I cannot believe that Bad Sombro is still alive at this point, to be honest. I think I said it during the invasion during the stream. How the fuck has he lived this long? But who knows? You know, it's Darwinism. It's not an absolute model, is it, for a flawless model? So we've got them on the ropes. I think we're pushing them back. Now I'm seeing that they're trying to use healing miracles, which means they're either out of Estus or they're getting extremely low. Either way, I'm a happy boy, because they're not getting too much in the way of recharges, particularly the Phantoms. We've only had one purple die so far, so they've only had one Estus recharge, those Phantoms. The hosts only had two. Bad Sombro comes in again for a challenge. Unfortunately, my red friend gets a rush of blood to the head and lures the other two over to me, but that's fine. He's playing how he wants to play. Now I've got good Sombro who's back to his dagger, Chaos Dagger presumably. I make a foolish schoolboy error there and spam at him, even though I can see he's got the Chaos Dagger in one hand and a parry shield in the other. I'm lucky he doesn't go for a parry. I'm hoping that that's because we've got that little bit of latency between us. Try a cheeky parry there on the host, but this host, I'd come to find out, one, is extremely laggy when I actually get a chance to actually fight him later, and two, he throws out R1s at very strange times, so he does well there. So this is where it all gets mixed up. Bad Sombro dies. Good Sombro also dies. I'm not totally sure how. I think that the other red threw a knife at him. Other red also dies, because I seem to pop good Sombro's tears and then he died when he seemed too far away from me. It might have been that touch of latency again though. Now, here we go with the laggy host. I was thinking to myself, oh good, I've got 6 Estuses, but I won't need that many because this host isn't going to be too hard to deal with. He is laggy though. I think this is beyond just distance latency. I think this is actual lag because he skates quite a lot, and just then he was skating. I mean, look at how late he took that damage. That's crazy. So, swap to the straight sword, and I'm afraid it's an ugly end to an ugly fight, as it becomes just an absolute R1 fest, an absolute a spam fest, a spammington. There he is with those cheeky timings again, where you think, okay, he's going to do a running attack, but the running attack never comes. He stops and then attacks. Managed to get him though. It is an ugly end to an ugly fight. Bit of bad manners. A lot of that. So I have worse manners on stream, I find, because I just want to pander to the crowd and amp up the crowd a bit. So yeah, that's today's invasion. I hope you all had a lovely time, and see you on the next one. Good stuff. Back to DS3, everyone. Whee!